Welcome back to the channel. On your screens, we are looking at the stock price of Bright Green Corporation, and the stock last week during the trading session on Friday closed 15.56% down during regular trading hours. And in the after hours, it went down a further 2.63%, closing last week at $2.96. So that was quite a drop, and especially all of that happening in a single day. So Bright Green Corporation grows, manufactures, and sells cannabis and cannabis-related products legally under federal and state laws for research, pharmaceutical applications, and export. The company was incorporated in 2019 and is based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Let's see the number of employees. No number of employees is listed here. So when the stock was listed on the 17th of May, it went up to, I think it went up to $58 within 48 hours, and then from there it's just been dropping and dropping hard. So there's a couple of things to be careful here when we're talking about cannabis stocks. In Canada, you have companies that seem to be doing well with cannabis because federally in Canada, cannabis is legal, whereas in the United States, it is not true federally. Some states have legalized cannabis, but it is not true for all, as a federal fact. So, Bright Green Corporation is actually operating within a very narrow framework. And to further complicate the matter, you have to bear in mind that Bright Green Corporation will not be marketing directly to end consumers. So, what does that mean? It means that it will be selling to legal entities, to businesses that have been registered with the Drug Enforcement Agency, which is also known as the DEA. And so that already limits the potential market for the products from Bright Green Corporation. And then these DEA authorized companies, drugs, stores, or whatever you call them, will now figure out how they will sell whatever products they get from Bright Green Corporation to the end retail consumer. So there's that layer of complexity which makes the business operations of Bright Green Corporation not so easy to understand, to comprehend, and to marketize. So I think once that's set on the investors in the company within a few hours of the stock going on the stock exchange, the investors realize, it's not such a simple business model, and so they started jumping ship. And that is why probably you have the stock coming down so hard and quickly. Otherwise, you guys can see for yourselves that the Bright Green Corporation stock initially did very well. And if you look over the past 5 days, even though it's been dropping, if you stretch out to like a month, well, the stock hasn't been listed that long. So you can see that the volume was quite healthy, 3.7 million compared to an average of 3.7. It's difficult to tell if these are people who are just loading up on the stock, hoping that this coming week, which will be a full 5-day trading week, the stock might rebound, and then they could recoup some of their losses or make some gains. But again, it's still highly speculative. The cannabis that Bright Green Corporation grows, they say it's going to be, some of it will be used for research, some of it will be used for medicinal purposes, and according to the prospectus, there's a claim that they are actually licensed to export some of their cannabis. So we'll keep a close watch and see exactly how things play out for Bright Green Corporation. But as you guys can see for yourselves, from the moment the stock launched, within those 48 hours, if you did not gather some of your gains, right there and then you are really losing quite a bit of cash. Thank you for your time. We will be back tomorrow to see how this stock starts the new week. This past week was a short one. Many people were on vacation and was the unofficial beginning of summer. So we will see how a Bright Green Corporation fares going forward. Bye for now. On your way out, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys on the next one.